Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the University Park Campus School Class of 2024. I would like to welcome Estela Ramirez to the podium to recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
For our address of welcome this evening, I would like to welcome to the podium salutatorian and class president Diana Boone, accompanied by Jasmine Conde and Vaughn Tran.
Good evening, families, friends, graduates, and families. My name is Diana Boone. Standing before you today, I'm filled with immense joy and gratitude to represent our graduating class as its president in welcoming you. Reaching this milestone is not easy. A moment in life we shall remember and cherish forever. We gathered here today to celebrate this great accomplishment of graduating high school. First and foremost, I want to acknowledge and give a heartfelt thank you to our families who have supported us through every step of the journey. These are parents, guardians, siblings, and relatives. Your sacrifices reflected in our everyday growth. Your unwavering belief in us has helped pave this way for our future successes. And we are forever grateful for your support. To our hardworking and dedicated teachers at UPCS, I want to thank you as well on behalf of my peers. Throughout our time in high school, you have watched us grow, nurtured our potential, and prepared us for the challenges that lie ahead. You were not only educators, but personal life mentors. You gave us skills we needed to thrive in the real world, like resilience, courage, and determination. You watched many of us grow from little middle schoolers to now seniors that are graduating. As I look at the faces of my peers today, I am filled with nostalgia. It feels just like yesterday. We were little middle schoolers roaming the small halls of UPCS, practicing for the Midsummer Night's Dream play or doing our little water cycle raps. Thinking back, we have grown in ways we never thought we would. We laughed together, we cried together, and we overcame obstacles together. I hope these are memories we can carry with us for the rest of our lives and as long as we can remember. Although today is the day we'll be saying our farewells to UPCS, the memories we have created and the lessons that we have learned will continue with the next chapters of our lives. We will continue to make changes and march in the world with our own unique ways. Together, the class of 2024 will thrive. Congratulations, class of 2024. Our future awaits us, and I have no doubt we'll face it head on.
Buenas noches, familias, amigos, graduados y profesores. Mi nombre es Yasmin Conde y hablo en español para ustedes que no hablan el idioma de inglés, porque también merecen ser incluidos. Hoy me siento llena de inmensa alegría y gratitud al estar frente a ustedes representando a nuestra clase de graduados. Este logro no es fácil y es un momento en nuestras vidas que recordaremos para siempre. Estamos aquí para celebrar este gran logro de graduados en la escuela secundaria. Quiero dedicar este momento especial a mis padres inmigrantes. Gracias, mamá y papá, por sus sacrificios y por creer en mí. Su apoyo y amor incondicional ha sido el base de mi éxito. Este logro es tanto suyo como mío. A nuestros maestros dedicados a UPCS, gracias por guiarnos, apoyarnos y prepararnos por este momento y para el futuro. Sus enseñanzas y consejos han sido grandes. Hoy celebramos no solo esta graduación, sino también el esfuerzo y la dedicación de ustedes, los que nos han apoyado en este camino. Felicidades a la clase 2024.
Chào buổi tối các vị khách quý, các bậc phụ huynh đáng tự hào, các giáo viên tận tâm và tất nhiên là các bạn học sinh tốt nghiệp. Tôi tên là Vong Trần và tôi vô cùng vinh dự được đứng trước các bạn ngày hôm nay khi chúng ta đi kỷ niệm dịp trọng đại này để chào mừng tất cả các bạn đến với lễ tốt nghiệp của lớp UPCS năm 2024. Hôm nay chúng ta tập hợp để tôn vinh sự chăm chỉ, cống hiến và kiên trì đã đưa cho chúng ta đạt được thành tựu đáng chú ý này. Mỗi người trong chúng ta đã đối mặt với những thử thách riêng và vượt qua những trở ngại, thể hiện sự kiên cường và quyết tâm. Vì dù đó là xuất sắc trong học tập, tham gia thể thao hay đóng góp cho cộng đồng, chúng ta đều để lại dấu ấn tại UPCS. Xin chúc mừng lớp tốt nghiệp năm 2024. Chúng ta đã chứng minh rằng với sự chăm chỉ và nỗ lực, mọi thứ đều có thể. Hãy mang tinh thần này về những bài học chúng ta đã học về phía trước khi chúng ta bước vào chương tiếp theo của đời mình. Tôi xin cảm ơn mọi người đã đến đây.
Thank you so much to Diana, to Jasmine, and to Vaughn, Seal of Biliteracy recipients right there. I would now like to call up for her address our valedictorian, Susan Loom.
Good evening, fellow graduates, proud families, friends, school administrators, and faculty. Welcome to the UPCS class of 2024's graduation ceremony. For 4 long years, I have dreamt and anticipated the day I would have the opportunity to say those words, imagining the very moments when my peers and I would finally have the chance to walk across the stage decorated to celebrate our class's achievements. To put it simply, we've only ever made it this far in my dreams. On a more serious note, with our diplomas in hand, that hasn't happened yet, graduation robes decorated with cords and sashes, and graduation caps struggling to remain secure on our heads by a couple of bobby pins, I stand before you all today smiling, as I'm reminded of the past 6 years I've spent getting to know each and every single one of you, my peers and teachers. Our UPCS journey officially began once we first stepped foot into the small brick building situated at 12 Freeland Street. For the lot of us, such an experience began as subbies, and for the remaining few, the experience began as freshmen or seniors. Regardless, all journeys start somewhere, and as subbies and 8th graders, we officially started at rock bottom. From believing slang such as "okay boomer," "bussin'," and "shook" were cool, to mourning the loss of our Musical.ly careers, to more iconic moments such as the time we presented our water cycle raps and accidentally came across the absolute banger with the lyric, "Why did the water go up? Why did it leave my cup?" Credits to Stella. We had officially learned to navigate 7th and 8th grade with unparalleled confidence and without any notable issues. That was, of course, until the pandemic. The line separating 8th grade and freshman year then suddenly became a blur. Memories of silent Zoom calls and awkward breakout rooms where the only sentence ever said was, "Why is no one turning off their cameras?" had been the resulting effects of our virtual school year. Amidst the struggles of online learning, a few notable moments consisted of the egg syrup water demonstration conducted over Zoom by Mrs. Bird to showcase the process of osmosis, where her kitchen had essentially become the class's makeshift laboratory. Aside from scientific experiments, we had also read the Odyssey in Mr. Shulkin's class, where we learned about Greek mythology and creatures such as minotaurs and cyclopses. Despite the need to adapt to an unfamiliar virtual learning environment, our classes managed to incorporate a number of fun and engaging concepts into our lessons, allowing our otherwise closed and drowsy eyes to be glued to our screens. And just like that, in a flash, our senior year had rolled around, and we were challenged with an even greater set of responsibilities. From becoming role models for the incoming freshmen to handling and completing larger projects such as the sophomore synthesis, we were gradually climbing our way up from rock bottom. And after an entire year of staring at computer screens and profile pictures, we were finally given the opportunity to see eyes, everyone's eyes. Yes, masks were still a requirement, and although half the time we weren't even sure if we were speaking to the right person, friend, teacher, or other, we still carried on forming new friendships and eventually ended the year on one of our best pep rallies ever, I'd say, in terms of our team coordination. With that, junior year was a whirlwind of AP classes, SAT prep, and overall stress that I'll likely need to hash out with my personal therapist, Diana Luong. Apologies to my other two sisters, Anna and Chris. From researching colleges to apply to creating the credentials for our common application, we transitioned from using slang like shook to phrases like I'm cooked and locked in. Gradually, the future started feeling real, and graduation didn't seem too far off. Thus, here we are, officially stepping into senior year. We balanced yearbook, prom, senior prank, gateways, awards, and finally, our graduation. To think my fellow graduates had joked a few days prior to our graduation on the day of our senior prank, well, be prepared to walk the stage next year, guys, because we most definitely took the senior prank way too far. Man, I sure am glad I'm on the stage now. But truly, reflecting back, on behalf of the class of 24, I want to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our teachers, families, friends, and esteemed guests. Each one of you has played a significant and pivotal role in our journeys here at UPCS. And to my fellow graduates, I'm grateful to have met each and every single one of you and to have had the opportunity to learn more about your growth as a person and as a student through your gateways. I'm confident, regardless of the future or the paths that you may all choose, you'll excel and thrive in every aspect. Throughout my UPCS experience, I've grown to cherish our tight-knit community for exactly what it is. Whether it's our modest student body of around 244, the absence of a gym or even proper air conditioning, well, actually, that one, I don't know about that one, or the daily stair workout, I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm certain my peers seated behind me on this stage share the same sentiments, though they might be hesitant to admit it. UPCS may not be perfect, but it is most definitely home. While it's not every day I have the chance and opportunity to celebrate success alongside 40 or so friends I've known for 6 to 4 years, I know some of you have some celebratory dinners to get to. And so, on behalf of my fellow graduates, this is the UPCS class of 24 signing off. Hashtag Wear Swag for Grad.
All right, thank you so much, Susan, for that speech. Good evening. Thank you all for being here tonight. Let me extend a warm welcome to everyone who came here today. Excited families, proud caregivers, dear friends, distinguished guests, and our wonderful faculty. And of course, to the University Park Campus School class of 2024. Before we begin tonight, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the alumni that are present here tonight. If you attended University Park Campus School, can you please stand up to be recognized right now? Thank you. It is always remarkable wonderful to look out and see so many familiar faces in the crowd. We are an incredibly small school, one that people often equate to a family. And so in times like these, it feels wonderful to welcome you all home. Once you are part of our UPCS community, you are always welcome back. I am excited to stand before you tonight and present this class with their hard-earned diplomas. I know that while the young people on this stage are the ones that we are celebrating, it would not have been possible for them to be here without the guidance of others. So family, friends, peers, mentors, teachers, tonight is about you as well. Last week, we had our senior gateway presentations at Clark University. These final projects task students with reflecting back on their years in high school and identifying how they have grown academically, civically, and socially. I was incredibly impressed with these presentations for a number of reasons, but perhaps the most important was that these seniors truly recognized that they did not make it to this destination alone. Presentations were full of acknowledgments of the impact that others have had on their lives. Teachers, former principals, parents, siblings, and peers that went above and beyond to get these students across the finish line. Many students even recognized that at first they were resistant, perhaps even resentful of people trying to help them. However, eventually they learned that life is a team sport. And as former President Barack Obama put it, asking for help isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It shows you have the courage to admit when you don't know something and learn something new. Despite its small size, University Park Campus School is a diverse community, a trait that I know contributes to our strength and success. It's a little miraculous how many languages are spoken and countries are called home across our tiny building of just about 250 students. When you're on a team as heterogeneous but close-knit as ours, it's hard to miss all the little things that make our students truly unique and extraordinary. The ones who are about to walk across the stage tonight are no exception. The class of 2024 is full of bright stars who will go on to represent our school with true integrity, skill, and talent. These are soon-to-be graduates who finish their high school career with tons of college-level credits and the knowledge to prove it. They are members of this class who displayed an incredible acts of bravery and commitment to our school's culture by getting on stage at our annual coffee house, introducing acts or performing some themselves. They embraced our district's brand new Vision of a Learner framework as they tried out a revised approach to their senior gateways. They are interns for the District Court of Massachusetts, well-known faces at Worcester City Hall, teaching assistants for the faculty that love them so, and true ambassadors for everything our schools set out to do so many years ago. As I was sitting at the senior award ceremony on Friday, it struck me that there are so many different stories of how each of these seniors made it to where they are tonight. The array of obstacles that were overcome to get to this moment is something to be proud of. Some of you arrived in this country within the last few years and learned a new language. Others have endured extra responsibilities we do not often ask our young people to take on, and yet still you endured. Listening to your stories of resilience and perseverance reminded me of one of my favorite athletes of all time. There's pictures of a couple places in my office, Mr. Jackie Robinson. Despite being an incredibly talented baseball player, Jackie Robinson is most often remembered as someone who persevered through the most difficult of situations. Faced with a constant barrage of hate and bigotry, Jackie Robinson found the inner strength to step on the field every day despite the threats against him. His determination to be stronger than all of the hate paved a way for those behind him. While none of our graduates are currently preparing for careers in the MLB, Major League Baseball, I can't help but think about how their persistence through struggle and strength through perseverance parallels Robinson's. By no choice of your own, class of 2024, you have seen hard times, in and out of our building. We lost a year of in-person learning and relationship building with you as we moved online during the pandemic. Earlier this year, we even endured the loss of a member of our UPCS community. Like the paths you'll walk after walking across tonight's stage, times of hardship, pain, and loss are inevitable. but I want you to take a moment and look around and in front of you. Truly process the faces of the people who love you and love you, who you love and love you back. These are the ones who got you through it. Tonight is a moment to celebrate and cherish the other side of the tribulations that made you more capable, more curious, and more caring. There are more other sides ahead of you after tonight. And while the faces that show up for these other sides might not be the same, remember that right now, this moment was made possible by the cohort of friends, family, and mentors who reminded you of what you were capable of when the going got tough. It's my pleasure and distinct honor to be the first person to welcome you to tonight's other side and congratulate our UPCS class of 2024. Thank you. And at this point, I actually am going to take a second to announce a few awards that we didn't present during our senior awards ceremony on Friday. These are kind of what we call our big ones, right? So the first up is the Principals Award. The Principals Award is given every year to someone who truly embodies the UPCS culture. This person is collaborative, hardworking, dedicated to their community, and committed to being the best version of themselves. The person receiving this award tonight is wise beyond their years. She is caring, intelligent, curious, and goes the extra mile with everything that she does. I can't wait to hear about all that she accomplishes at Harvard and beyond. Congratulations to Susan Luong. I love that. And now for the Promise Kept Award. The Promise Kept Award is given each year to a person who made a great transformation in their time at University Park. The person receiving this award tonight has overcome many obstacles to be where she is today. When faced with the question of pushing through or making up excuses, she always chooses to take on the challenge head first. It is my pleasure to give the Promise Kept Award to Destiny Ferdinand. All right. Okay, just two more and then I promise we'll move on. A quick special recognition. I would like to take this opportunity to recognize a member of our faculty who will be heading out on a new life adventure. Mrs. Shannon Hammond has taught mathematics at University Park for 18 years. We are incredibly grateful for her dedication to her craft. Congratulations on following your dreams. Your UPCS family will miss you. Please stand up to be recognized. And finally, the UPCS faculty and students would like to take a moment to recognize the contributions that one individual has made to our community. This woman is not the type who wants any extra attention, and I am absolutely sure that I will be in trouble after this ceremony. However, we could not let this night pass without recognizing Miss Linnell Reed Powell. For years, Linnell has provided students and staff alike with her guidance and wisdom. She has led by example and shown us the value of giving back to our community. To show our gratitude, we present her tonight with this plaque. It says, and this isn't the real one now, it's still in process. The faculty and students at University Park Campus School dedicate this room to Linnell Reed Powell for the guidance, wisdom, and compassion she has bestowed upon countless UPCS students and staff. And the quote is, "When you've worked hard and done well and walked through that doorway of opportunity, you do not slam it shut behind you. You reach back and you give other folks the same chances that helped you succeed." Michelle Obama. Congratulations, Diana. All right, and now I would like to call up for her speech, School Committee Representative Vanessa Zuliama Alvarez.
Hi everyone, I'm School Committee Member Vanessa Alvarez. It is an honor to be able to share this moment with each and every one of you guys. Hoy es un día muy especial. Este grupo de líderes han cumplido con un logro personal. It feels like it was just yesterday that I was sitting in one of those chairs, anxiously twirling my fingers, shaking my leg. Hace 11 años, yo estuve en una de esas sillas, asustada y contemplando los próximos pasos de mi vida. It feels like it was just yesterday that I was contemplating what the next chapter in my journey would look like. And here we are, 11 years later. Con el amor y el apoyo de mis padres y la dedicación de mis mentores juveniles. Yo nunca me imaginé que estuviera aquí enfrente de ustedes como un miembro del comité escolar. I would have never have thought that I'd be the youngest school committee member, the youngest Latina school committee member. Standing before all these amazing scholars. You guys are the reason why I'm here. I'm talking about those who had to run home to take care of their home duties. Those of you who held 1, even 2 jobs on your time off. Those of you who had to translate all of those documents because no one at home spoke English. As well as for those of you who held it down out in the field with your teams. That dedication, that thrive to succeed, no matter how hard your days were. Whether you are the first to graduate in your family or the 5th, it doesn't matter. You will leave this auditorium as young leaders. The resiliency you have demonstrated to proudly walk across the stage in a couple of minutes today to receive this diploma is commendable. Yo les debo las gracias a este grupo de eruditos por mis logros. Yo me refiero a lo que corrieron a la casa para encargarse de sus hogares, a los que trabajaron después de la escuela, un trabajo, hasta 2 trabajos, a los que ayudaron a traducir todos esos papeles en inglés, porque nadie en esa casa supo inglés. No importa si eres el primero que se está graduando en su familia o el 5º, ustedes van a salir de esta sala como líderes jóvenes. La capacidad para adaptarse que han demostrado para caminar al otro lado de este estadio hoy para recibir sus diplomas es encomiable. Class of 2024.
Thank you so much, School Committee Member Alvarez. And now, for his address, Mayor Joseph Petty.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here tonight. School Committee Member Vanessa Alvarez. We also have with us City Council Rosa Ojeda. Former City Council Soraya Rivera. Dr. Sippel. And Principal Kelly Snow. I want to start by recognizing the amazing work that is being done by our Superintendent, Dr. Rachel Monterez, who's with us tonight. Dr. Monterez has implemented some incredible frameworks to keep our scholars future-focused and prepared for a changing workforce. So thank you, Dr. Monterez. I want to thank our educators, our paraeducators, all our administrators who with us tonight, and all the employees of Worcester Public Schools. The faculty and staff at the schools are the lifeblood of these buildings, so thank you for your service. And of course, congratulations to the class of 2024. I could not be more happy for you. I want to congratulate the parents, families, and loved ones who are here with us tonight. Your school has a particularly high rate of first-generation high school graduate, with over half of your class being the first to graduate from high school in your family. As a first-generation college student, I know how much my parents sacrificed for my education. You have supported today's graduates every step of the way, and now your hard work has paid off as you watch your loved one cross the stage tonight. Give yourselves a good round of applause for the parents and students. The University Park class of 2024 is particularly impressive. Your valedictorian, salutatorian, Susan and Diana Luong, are sisters who are both headed to Harvard to join their other sister at Harvard. Congratulations. You are the first class to reflect on the vision of a learner after completing their gateway projects. Over half the graduates have taken an early college course, and over $17,000 were awarded in scholarships, with many funds donated by the alumni. Many students are also choosing to take advantage of the Neighborhood Promise Scholarship here at Clark University. Additionally, your class is the first where your entire high school career is placed under circumstances impacted by COVID-19 pandemic. I'm inspired by your resilience as you have navigated new ways of learning and lost experiences through the pandemic. Nevertheless, you are persistent and adaptive. I have learned over the years that even though you will experience many challenges, it is critical that you never give up. You're going to be challenged more times in your life. Life can be hard sometimes. It's not easy. But challenge is part of the human experience. As we move forward, I'm excited to see the amazing things you have achieved and what you can do together. The Worcester Public Schools have worked hard to invest in you, making sure that each one can meet your full potential. Whether you choose to go to college, enter the workforce, join the service, or simply take some time off for yourself, this community wants nothing more than for you to succeed. I wish you the best of luck to the class of 2024.
And now for her address, Superintendent of Worcester Public Schools, Dr. Rachel Menares.
Good evening, everybody. I need a moment with my scholars. We have to do our selfie. If you'll wait a second, please. You ready? I think we can get you all in one. I'm gonna go. Yeah, okay, ready? 1, 2. So I am the last speech before you mention experience what you came here for. So I will do my best, and you're going to hear some themes that we have for our graduating scholars. Good evening to everyone here, from our distinguished guests, proud families, to our dedicated staff, and of course, the extraordinary graduating scholars from the University Park campus, class of 2024. This evening marks a monumental milestone in your life. A moment you've been, it's really dark in here. I think that's what I'm struggling with. I'm going to go this way a little bit. Sorry. A moment you've been waiting for, yet one that carries with it a blend of excitement, nostalgia, and perhaps a bit of uncertainty. So I just recently read something that I'd like to share with you. It read this: embrace the courage to learn and listen, not for agreement, but from a place of humble curiosity and the possibility of belonging. humble curiosity, and the possibility of belonging. As you prepare to enter the next threshold of your future, I want you to close your eyes and think of the word car. I know. I'm sure you're probably wondering, what is Dr. Monatis talking about? I mean, you might have some dreams of some shiny cars that you want for your future. Maybe a fast and sleek sports car, a fun, sassy convertible, a tough, sturdy truck, or maybe, although your mom wouldn't like this, a quick, nimble motorcycle. But I'm not talking about the actual car. I'm talking about the acronym CAR. Courage and resiliency. For you, graduates of 2024 have demonstrated unbelievable amount of courage and resiliency. You are the only graduating class who spent your freshman year of high school learning virtually. And although you, UPCS, had a little different experience than your peers at other high schools because you had already walked the halls of your high school, you still didn't get that sense of being that freshman class, no longer those 7th and 8th graders. Instead, you had to find some semi-quiet place in your home to log in and to learn. And let's be real, you were probably terrified that your dad or somebody would cross behind the screen without their shirt on, or you'd have to unmute yourself and you would hear the music banging in the background, or your sibling would do something that was just so embarrassing. You did not have the opportunity to meet new people in person. Rather, you had to continue to make friends behind those little tiny screens, that little Brady Bunch screen. And if your freshman year was not an example of courage and resiliency, CAR, in action, then I don't know what is. For you see, courage is the audacity to pursue your dreams in the face of adversity, to stand firm in your convictions, and to leap into the unknown with unwavering determination. And courage alone was not enough to navigate the twists and turns that life threw you during your freshman year. You had to practice resiliency, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to adapt to change, and to emerge stronger than before. And you did that and so much more. You started your sophomore year ready to shine. I mean, think back to those countless obstacles you encountered along the way. Learning that your high school year had a lot more expected than nerve-wracking exams, balancing school, work, family, interpretations, relationship heartbreaks, and just the very disappointments that happen in life. And yet, despite it all, you're here today, stronger and more courageous and resilient than ever before. Each challenge you faced has been an opportunity for growth, a chance to discover the depths of your own courage and resiliency, and achieve so many accomplishments. We've heard about some of them tonight. The majority of graduates from University Park, you'll be the first in your family to attend college. 4 scholars are receiving the Clark University Neighborhood Promise Scholarship, getting a full ride to attend this beautiful university trip. Let's congratulate all the scholars receiving the John and Abigail Adams Scholarship, along with other scholarships that we've heard about. And congratulations to all the students who received the Seal of Biliteracy just the other night, demonstrating your academic and language literacy in at least 2 languages. Congratulations to all of the students who completed the Gateway project that we heard about, incorporating vision of the learner into showing what you know and what a future-ready learner looks like. So why is CAR my message to you? Because I want you to remember that you have everything you need within you to slay your future and anything that life logs your way. You are who you are. You have a supportive tribe, family and friends. You have traditions, values, cultura, culture, all wrapped up in a beautiful bow of courage and resiliency. So as you step into the world, continue to lift each other up, celebrate each other's victories, and lend a helping hand to those in need. Together you can accomplish anything you set your mind to, when you're practicing car. Remember, embrace the courage to learn. Listen not for agreement, but from a place of humble curiosity, resiliency, and the possibility of belonging. Congratulations, felicidades, class of 2024.
And now I think it is the moment that we've all been waiting for, the presentation of diplomas. Gianni Irouet, high honors and ages. Javier Alexander Cornejo. Jordan Sagway, honors, seal of literacy, ICP program. Estela Ramirez, seal of literacy. Stephanie A. Anoki. Gilmary Colon Ramirez. Sharik De Los Santos Segura, high honors, NHS, seal of literacy. Jasmine Sarai Conde, high honors, NHS, seal of literacy, early college. Diana Ya Long, high honors, NHS, early college. Joanny A. Terran Lescano, honors. Ingrid Paola Cañas. Eileen Marisol Mendez de Leon. Tiana Romero. Naria Giselle Rondo. Susan Ya Luong, high honors, NHS, early college. Will the first row please be seated? Good job. Mine. Angelica Catherine Acosta Navarez. Shyla Alexis Yaboa, high honors, NHS, ICP. Destiny Alice Frimpong, high honors. Osiris Adan Suero, honors, seal of literacy. Kofi Brefo. Tangen Lu Trong, honors. Von Tran, high honors, NHS, Seal of Biodiversity, ICP. Nolani Negron, high honors, NHS. Dimitri Tejada Rodriguez. Anthony Brodeur. Jonathan Maracayo. Ivana Ortega, high honors, NHS, Seal of Biodiversity. Elsie Blessing Fiacofi. Wilfredo Ingles. Kevin Avalos Cornejo. All right. Will the second row please be seated? Nathanael Gonzalez Parra. Melvin Manaya de Jesus. Honors. Manuel Erazo Aguilar. Ezekiel Ortiz, high honors. Brian Fenner. Alexis Morales Torres. And last but not least, Elias Adorno. Will the class of 2024 please rise?